Hi everybody, Jeff Schneider. Happy New Year. It is January 2026. Let's talk about negotiating. We're going to do this all week because as salespeople, we find ourselves negotiating all the time, sometimes over price, sometimes externally with clients or with prospects, sometimes internally. And so the first rule I have is win-win or no deal. I remember the first time I read Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This was one of his principles, is that we should always strive for a win-win negotiation and a win-win outcome. What does that mean? That means that I know what I want and need out of this deal, where I might be willing to compromise. And so I want to understand what the prospect needs out of this deal. If you're a good salesperson, you act like a consultant, meaning you're asking questions, you're probing to uncover needs so that you can recommend a solution that's going to be a good fit. It's the same thing in negotiating. You have to know what you need in order for this to be a good deal. And you also have to inquire into what would be a good deal, a win for the prospect. If you can get both sides out on the table so that there's common understanding about what would be an acceptable deal, usually you can find some sort of a compromise solution that works for both parties. But a lot of it is just a mindset. A lot of it is, I know what I want out of this, but I need to understand what you need out of this in order for this to be a win for you. There is some give and take that's required here, and it's a mindset more than anything else, that you're willing to compromise, but you can only go so far. And if you can't find a deal that is a win for you and for your company, and a win for your prospect and their company, there's no deal. We agree to walk away and part as friends and see if there's an opportunity to do business in the future when it can be a win-win. So always think win-win or no deal. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you think you or your team needs help with negotiating, I might be able to help with that. Send me a message. Let's have a conversation. Good selling.